friends, I'm Walker and welcome back to All About Nails, where we talk about vegan and cruelty-free nail polish. Today I'm going to be sharing with you the Romance collection from Lucki Lacquer. This is their second release. I will link my swatch and review of their first release up above, just in case you want to see it. This is an indie brand. It is made by a fabulous woman named Carly Joe, and she launched this brand, like I said, just recently in June with her first collection. The Romance collection is her second collection. There's seven pieces in this collection, 3 toppers and then some creams, and it's an absolutely gorgeous collection. Actually, there's one like glitter polish as well. So 1 shimmer, some creams, and 3 toppers. So I do think that some of these polishes are sold out. She launched a week ago. I'm a couple days late getting my video up. I'm sorry. But I know that most of the individual shades are still available. It's just kind of the whole set that I think is sold out, at least at the time that I'm filming this. She is also having a Labor Day sale, which I will link down below. So if you buy something this weekend, I believe it's 30% off. So I'll put all that information in the description box. All right, let's dive in and look at these polishes. All right, first up we have one of the creams in this collection. This is Made Me Blush, and this one is a really nice, almost kind of like a little bit dusty pink color. It's like a really lovely fall pink. You know, it's not super pastel and it's not super bright. I really like this one. The formula is going on pretty evenly for me. I have a little bit of streaking on that first coat, but watch the second coat. It gets super opaque. It's super glossy and a little bit like voluminous on the nails. It definitely has a different formula than the creams in her summer collection. Those were much more jelly, much kind of more fruitier and summerier. That's not a word, but you know what I mean. These ones are a little bit more opaque. It's definitely got a stronger white base. And so I found this one to be totally opaque in 2 coats, and it is super glossy. So you're looking at 2 coats of Made Me Blush. All right, up next is an interesting finish. This one is different than any of the other finishes I've seen from this brand. This one is called Eye Candy, and it's this really pretty kind of neutral base with the silver shimmer in there that, you know, you can see in my swatch photo, like when the light hits it, it looks almost metallic, but then as you're painting it on, you can see those kind of particles of shimmer. So it's not quite a shimmer, you know, they're a little bit bigger than that, but they definitely give your nail that kind of silvery, metallic-y look once they're all painted on and top coated and in bright lights, and really, really pretty. I love polishes that are like a neutral with a pop of something else. I just find them so wearable, and so I feel that way about this one. I really enjoyed this one. The formula was a little bit kind of thicker or stickier than some of the other polishes in this collection, and I found that with 2 coats I had a little bit of nail line, but it was perfect for me. All right, next we have the first polish that I wore from this collection. This is On Cloud Wine, and I absolutely love the name of this polish. I think it's so cute, and it just works so well with both the color of this polish and also the collection theme, the romance theme. It's perfect. It's all perfect. This one is going on super smoothly on this first coat. I have, you know, a little bit of like patchiness, but that's to be expected with such a deep color. But it's a nice formula, right? Like it's a little bit thinner than the first pink that we looked at, but it goes exactly where I want it to. It's not like running or pooling. It's really easy to work with. And on a second coat, it gets super, super deep and dark. And so I feel like 2 coats got me all the way to opacity and kind of got me to the color that was in the bottle. I didn't feel like I needed a 3rd coat to darken it up at all. It was totally fine. And I found this formula, again, to be much more kind of rich and opaque than the formulas in her summer collection. Those ones were a little bit more jelly, which was on purpose. And so you're looking at 2 coats of On Cloud Wine. All right, now we have the last cream in this collection. This one is Deeply in Love, and this has a very similar formula to On Cloud Wine, so it's a little bit thinner, but it goes exactly where you put it. It doesn't run or pool, but it is this really lovely kind of deep red shade. It's like a perfect fall red, and it is not super blue toned and it's not super orange toned. It's like a really nice mid-toned red. I found this formula really easy to apply, no problems. The only issue I had was with removing this polish. I did try to remove it very carefully, but I got a little bit of staining around my cuticles and I kind of had to scrub to get it off. That happens with reds a lot, and especially with a red that's so opaque like this. That's not that surprising, but I did just want to let you know that I had that experience. I actually didn't have any staining on my nails, just kind of on the skin around my nails. So just a heads up, you're looking at 2 coats of Deeply in Love. Okay, next up we have 3 toppers. This first one is Written in the Stars, which has these really pretty kind of bright silver flecks in a clear base. And I found these flecks to be like really perfectly distributed. I feel like one coat is just a lovely kind of brush of color, and then if I build it up in a second coat, I do get a little bit more of those flakes. And so I think you could even keep building it up depending on what you're interested in, but I feel like the kind of distribution of flakes is really nice. Also in this polish, this one's I Do. This is a really pretty kind of white flaky topper, and it's again in a clear base. It doesn't have other stuff in it. It has a little bit of shimmer, but it's mostly just those white flakes, which I really like. It's kind of soft and delicate and clean, which I really, really enjoy. This one again has a really lovely distribution of flakes. Perfect. All right, and now we have the gold. So we have a white, a silver, and a gold. This one is Sparks Are Flying, which is like a perfect name for this polish. And this one is gonna look very similar to Written in the Stars, that silver one, except for the flakes are gold. And so again, I feel like you can build it up really nicely on 2 coats. You can get a really nice distribution of gold flakies, but I didn't have to like fish for them. They're the perfect size, and there's no issues in removal at all. These are really easy to use. All right, so I feel like for her second launch, this collection is really excellent. The theme is so consistent. Everything fits with the theme. The creams in this collection are perfect. She said that she wanted her summer creams that she released earlier to be a little juicier. These ones are a little bit more opaque, a little bit kind of vampier, which is just perfect for, you know, kind of a more fall release. My favorites from this collection are probably I Do, which is the white topper. I don't know, I loved Dallas this summer from Zoya, and this one is so lovely. The fact that it's like shards instead of kind of pieces with sharp angles makes it feel a little bit more wearable for me. I'm not someone who wears a lot of glitter, like pieces of glitter. So for me, this one feels a little bit more wearable, but I really enjoy it. And then I really enjoyed all of the creams in this collection. The 2 that I thought were my favorite are Made Me Blush and On Cloud Wine. Awesome. Let me know what you thought of this collection. Let me know if you're gonna grab any. Did you grab any of her first release? How are you feeling about this brand? I would love to hear from you as always. So let me know down below in the comments what you're thinking. Awesome. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today to chat about nail polish, and I can't wait to sit down and hang out and do it again sometime soon. Bye.